I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Mine is winding down, so I thought I'd get on here with you guys, touch base about a few products I mentioned, tell you how they're wearing, and just have a conversation. We're going to talk about enzymes too. First, I'm going to talk about those Lacome free palettes that I got. I did get 3. I've tested 2, wore 2. This is the gray palette, transition to a highlighter, and this color right here would be eyeliner. Wore it a few times. I have it on now. I'm wearing grays. I blow out the edges to try to see if I liked it, something new, see how I felt after I look at it for a while. I'm still thinking about it. And this purple palette I tried. I really enjoyed it. My husband liked it. Transition, eyeshadow, highlighter, inner corner, brow bone, and liner. Dip in with a smudger brush. Wore this a few times. Like I said, Tim loved it. Thought it looked really nice. I'm not super known for purples, but I'm branching out. Don't want to stay in a one color or one color family box. I don't want to stay all warm, all cool. I just want to keep mixing, keep moving, keep changing. You know, yes, I always have a go-to look. Everyone does. But I just want to keep pushing myself outside of my normal go-to look to make sure I'm staying current, up with the times, trying new things, looking at stuff like this in the mirror going, is that okay? Do I feel it? Is it my groove? You know. I remember mentioning to you guys the incredible You Glow Girl. This is a Sephora product. This is a jelly, and it's iridescent. It's really hard to see on camera, but it's very jelly-y. Now, you could tap this anywhere. You could tap it, high points of the face, down the nose. Here, I have a little bit on my right here. Now, tonight, what I did was tap it all over my eyeshadow to about here. Because I wanted to try to achieve like a wet look. That's what that jelly is great for. If you want to put on a smoky eye and then have it even more like move together and wet, you just tap on the jelly and let it dry. I think that it really does look wet from a distance. I really like the shifting it's helping the grays do. I thought it turned out pretty nice. I never mentioned this before. This is Guerlain Meteorites. I think it's limited, but if you're interested, it's on the Sephora website. This is like a blush topper. This blush has many different colors in it, all shifting and moving together. A pink, a dark pink. There's, some goldy flecks. I mean, it's very hard to see, but this stuff is super shimmery. It glides on the skin. It's very soft. Has a nice scent. It's a weird scent, but it's nice. I have on no highlighter tonight. This is just the Guerlain moved into my bronzer. As you can see, it shimmers on my skin. It gives me a very nice, healthy look. Guerlain. So, let's talk about enzymes. Sounds super exciting, doesn't it? Did you know that we stop making as many enzymes as we age? You could consider medically that the aging process inside the human body is like a disease process. It's all kind of the same thing, like a disease. I know it sounds harsh or strange. Yes, we're all supposed to age. It's supposed to be natural, great, beautiful, whatever. It really isn't for me. I don't know about you guys. I don't particularly love the particular nuances that come with aging in this particular era. My grandparents, as I always mention, aged a completely different way, at a different pace. Just completely different. They weren't consuming as much dyes as I did. They just weren't. They weren't using as many chemicals in their home as I did, as I'm sure most people do. It's convenient. I get it. You guys know I don't use any chemicals. I haven't for a while. My house is perfectly clean. Vinegar is a destroyer of all bacteria. Like I say, I pour it in my clothes, right in my washer. No, I don't smell like vinegar. I know it seems impossible, but I don't even dry 90% of the things. If something goes on the outside of my body, it never sees the inside of a dryer because I don't like it destroying the color of my clothes and making my clothes break down. And so I'm even hanging wet clothes that have exposed to vinegar, and it's totally fine. This shirt hung dry, doesn't smell like vinegar, but it will smell like vinegar when you open up your washer lid. It is a powerful smell, but it really just gets your clothes clean, your sheets. It helps you not have to use dryer sheets, although I use an organic dryer sheet. It's kind of made out of a paper type stuff. It's very neat. And I'm going to say enzymes may not be the most exciting topic we've talked about, but it's so foundationally important to the human body. I'm probably at 51 making only a quarter of the amount of enzymes that I used to make in my teens and my 20s, mid 20 out, where numbers are falling down. I'm ordering my enzymes right from Life Extension. You can take your enzymes or take the conversation right to your functional doctor. A regular MD doctor that doesn't go outside of his MD box will not probably be able to have the conversation. It just depends on the doctor. I don't want to speak for them, but if they weren't further educated as functional doctors are, they have a hard time getting into these subjects because they only took 40 hours of hormonal learning all through medical school. That's what, 8 years, 7 years of medical school. We're talking we're talking college, medical school, then you're a resident, and this is a lot of learning. Many years. 40 hours is all they learn about hormones. Your best GYN doctor on the planet received 40 hours of education on how to balance a woman's hormones. For me, I didn't know, so that seemed okay. Long time ago, like I've told you guys, I had regular GYNs. Matter of fact, I had one in Virginia, the head of the department, tell me that my estrogen level at 37 for my age was lowish, but he didn't have a problem with it. So it doesn't make him a bad doctor. He was a wonderful guy, very empathetic with my situation that was happening to me, but didn't go back to school, which how could you blame him, to learn the rest of the story, to marry medical MD to functional MD together. So I'm gonna, I said I ordered my supplements, my digestive enzymes straight from Life Extension. There's a list on the back of every single enzyme that is in the caplets, and remember, if your body can't break it down to use it, there's no reason to spend your money on. These are vegetarian blends. Most supplements are vegetarian. And the caplets are extremely easy, genteel to get broken into so they can get to what's inside. What's inside is most important. So if it's compounded wrong and you don't know who made it and you don't understand the words on the label, don't buy it. Or take the time to Google every single compound inside your vitamins. Because remember, I took Women's One a Day for over 15 years. I was faithful vitamin taker, have been most of my adult life. What I learned later is that I spent a lot of money on Women's One a Day, and my body could only break down 20 to max 30% of each pill that I took on a daily. So basically it was a big waste of money. Now I tell myself, well, at least you got 20 to 30%. Okay, move on. Yep, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm foundationally sound. I have a good multivitamin. Now I'm building up and I'm supplementing holes and gaps that my body needs. I'm filling in with supplementation. So I'm binding, making a strong foundation for the body's function. That way I'm aging easier. I take an enzyme with every time I eat a meal. That way it's aiding in the food breaking down process inside the stomach. It's just helping my stomach do the job it once did all by itself when I was young. This is a great foundational thing to do for the body. And any functional doctor will have great conversations with you about enzymes. Maybe they have a particular kind of enzyme they love the best, made by a particular company. There's not, tons and tons of people that make digestive enzymes. Good ones, worth taking, but they're out there. So just remember to think about the gaps inside the human body as we age. And we want to fill in the gaps, so we're helping ourselves out. This also helps with stomach bloat for women and men. You guys ever feel like you eat a big meal and you're like, I ate too much, and you feel like you want to undo your pants and you want to kick back to just give yourself room. The extra enzymes kind of cuts that process out. Yes, I've eaten a few big meals since I've changed my lifestyle. The most of them that I'm talking about are cheat meals, because normal meals don't make me feel like I need to open my pants and stuff like this. This is just a cheat meal. Say I'm at Mexican, my all-time fave. I'm on my enzymes. I'm taking them at the restaurant as I eat. I supplement right there. I just toss them in my purse, take what I need, give my body a break, and then enjoy my cheat meal. I'm covered. I don't have to worry about it as much. And guess what? All the medicine that I took, prescription meds for reflux, regurg, gurgling up chunks of food, having EG tubes drop down my throat. I'm asleep, I'm getting scoped. Why am I constantly... They never found anything. That was mostly because my diet, my state of health. I take none of this stuff now, and I haven't for quite a while. I don't regurg, I can, if I eat pizza, which I do not, but I can eat 10 pounds of tomatoes, 20 pounds of radishes, 10 pounds of cucumbers, where before I couldn't even look at those foods without just burning alive. I love radishes. Love. Always have. You know, I ate a lot of roughage, I guess, growing up. Always loves a good salad, you know, not drowned in, you know, yucky dressing, just good salad. Always really enjoyed it. And I had to give it up. I could only eat lettuce and a little bit of cheese because my regurg would just light me up, and it's so uncomfortable to just burn and burn and burn and then think you're having a heart attack because the pressure is so intense right here, right where you think, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack. Did I do that to myself before? Definitely. Guess where I landed myself? In the ER, telling them I'm having a heart attack. Because I was so weighed down with all the boiling pressure of my gut coming back up. So, turns out that the story is when you take medicine for reflux, it destroys your bones and your stomach. Your stomach, it makes you make less. And guess what the cure is for reflux? More enzymes, more acid, more juice. The more you have, the more it smacks on that food, breaks it down, gets rid of it, shoves it down the small intestine, and you're good to go. You are good to go. Because who knew that the cure was more of the stuff that I thought was killing me, literally killing me. All right, guys, that's it for today. And I hope you guys have a great evening. And I thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, any concerns, or any ideas that you would like me to talk about that I haven't touched on, just leave them below. And I can surely whip up any kind of video you guys could probably dream of. We're just getting started in the information of supplementation, makeup for mature women. These subjects can really go anywhere, absolutely anywhere. And you know, I thought maybe we should talk about fasting. If you guys have any front gut weight you're concerned about, saddlebag weight. Oh, and I just remembered, I still have to take you guys along to the gym. Or we'll just go downstairs in my torture chamber and I will film very appropriate, mature, meaning for a mature body that's not going to hurt your knees and your back and your neck to get flat stomach. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? I love you guys. Thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.